Professor Du, still suffering from Zai-Jin's gunshot, receives an urgent call from Jin Song-yi, alerting him to a mysterious man at his home. Without hesitation, Du Minjin employs his superpowers to teleport back. The phone call abruptly cut off, his car forgotten. As they contemplate the persistent knocking, it's Du Minjin's voice that reassures them to open the door. Relieved to find Jin Song-yi safe, Du Minjin's strength gives out, and he collapses. The siblings hurriedly move him to the bed, Jin Song-yi instructing her brother to fetch a thermometer. In a moment of curiosity, she notices Du Minjin's unexpectedly long eyelashes and reaches out, only to be caught by her brother, leading to an awkward moment. The thermometer reads a chilling 28 degrees. Her brother accuses her of talking nonsense. Even Jin Song-yi doubts herself until the second check confirms the 28 degrees. Assuming the thermometer must be broken. The next day, Jin Song-yi decides to cook for Du Minjin, proving love compels us to do the unthinkable. After calling him to wake up, Du Minjin, unappreciative, heads straight home. Jin Song-yi follows, only to encounter Shim Yun suddenly visiting. Du Minjin takes Shim Yun inside, leaving Jin Song-yi out in the cold, feeling rather sour. Kai's dropping by his brother on their conversation about a suspect hurting their brother, who turns out to be a cop. Du Minjin decides to hand over crucial evidence to him, planning to meet in a cough, but then Shim Yun's brother faces an unfortunate incident. Du Minjin suspects Hu Jing's handiwork but keeps silent to avoid alarming the perpetrator. Exiting together, Jin Song-yi masks his embarrassment with feigned nonchalance, inquiring about Du Minjin's destination. Told about the supermarket trip, Jin Song-yi eagerly tags along, only to be reminded by Du Minjin of his pajama attire. Rushing home at the speed of light to change into something Du Minjin might like, only to find him gone upon return. After finally locating him in the supermarket and attempting to make amends, Du Minjin remains indifferent, leaving Jin Song-yi frustrated and turning to alcohol for solace. Awakening with a hangover, he's mortified by his drunken antics, finding dozens of unanswered calls to Du Minjin on his phone. Kneeling in shock, the mirror reflection during his toothbrushing session brings back memories of knocking on Du Minjin's door, accusingly asking about his stolen high heels and if Du Minjin ever liked him. Embarrassed beyond belief, standing at Du Minjin's door, ready to explain, he notices blood on the doorknob. Panicking and entering the code to find Du Minjin bloodied from the previous night's hit and run. Intending to cross the street with a USB of criminal evidence when struck by a car, the thief taking the USB and fleeing. The police and ambulance arriving too late to find anyone but blood. Loudly calling for Du Minjin, who slowly opens his eyes. Jin Song-yi wants to call for help, but Du Minjin insists on no hospitals, forcing him to contact lawyer Lin instead. After a simple bandage, Lin informs him of Du Minjin's impending departure in 2 months, suggesting they keep their distance. Leaving Jin Song-yi heartbroken, Du Minjin awakes at midnight, questioned by Lin on his unused powers. Du Minjin admits his inability to control them, possibly linked to his upcoming departure.